Hi!
Welcome to Adobe Live. I'm your host, Julia Maselska, and today we have the wonderful Lina Cordero from LA. She came here to teach you guys something cool and to show you guys some cool design work. All right, so today we're gonna be working on a brand for a
Latin-inspired bar.
Latin-inspired bar. Cocktail bar, right?
Cocktail bar, yes.
Okay, cool. And in about 30 minutes, you guys can win some super cool Sticker Mule stickers. All you have to do is type inside the chat, and then you can be considered to win 100 Sticker Mule stickers. All right, and in about 1.5 hours, we'll be reviewing some daily creative challenge submissions. So you guys make sure to submit. And today's daily creative challenge is on making a nice 3D title. So you can submit your work by going onto www.behance.net/challenge/Photoshop. Here you can also join the community chat on our Discord channel. Here you will also see, if you go into Creative Challenge, you will see what the topic is of today. And then you can also go and hang out with the other people and share your work. There is some super great artwork here that I see. If you guys are more into XD, there is also a daily creative challenge going on in XD. And it's about incentive-centered design. So check it out and submit your artwork. I mean, you cannot lose anything. So let's go to the schedule of today. So we got introduced to the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge by Jesus. Now we're having the graphic design live with Lina. And later on, we have the Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. And later on, the XD case study. So stay tuned, and it's going to be exciting, I promise.
So much fun.
Yay! And look how many colors we have in the background. That's amazing. It's all Lina's work. All right, let's take a look at... you want to introduce yourself?
Sure, I guess. My name is Lina Cordero. I am a designer and art director and the head of Onlychild Design. That's the handle on Instagram if you guys want to go follow me. Or you can check out my website at onlychilddesign.com with only one D in between. I was born in Costa Rica, so that's why we're doing a Latin-inspired... Costa Rica. We can roll their R's. And I came to the U.S. about 10 years ago. No more, like 12 already. And I got introduced to design because I was supposed to come here and learn English, and I took the ESL classes, and they were so boring. So I was like, I need something that I can follow along visually, that it's not gonna be ESL. So
if you're a designer, you will know sooner or later.
So I took a design course, and I got hooked, and I've been doing it ever since for more than 10 years now.
That sounds awesome. And you're based from LA, right?
And I'm based from LA, yes.
Awesome. And to all of you guys who just joining us, welcome. Anna, Marisa, Elizabeth, Paul, John, Arvi, welcome everybody. It's so great to have you here in the chat. We're super happy also to answer your questions. Whenever you feel like you want to know something, just let us know in the chat and we'll try to answer your questions. All right,
Hi, Ellie. I see you there.
Some of your friends?
Yes. I'm going to take my glasses because...
Yeah, that's important.
I can't see from far away.
All right.
People problems.
Let's take a quick look at Lina's Behance profile, where you can also follow her. I think this looks super nice and colorful. I really enjoy looking at this. Do you wanna tell us something about some of your projects?
Sure. Which one should we present? You choose and I'll tell you.
Summer Days.
Okay, that's the one we had behind. So there's this music library called Citizen Music, and they specialize in it's like a library for advertising. like a high-end library. It's really cool. They're like fully customizable, and their music is super high quality. So they approached me to design their album covers. So these are just some of them. I did like 100 for them, but these are my favorite ones.
Oh, wow.
And they're just like for different kinds of music, and
Wow,
they just
this is
go
amazing.
with that feel of each of the.
This is super cool.
Yes.
I love the colors. It's
Thank
so
you.
amazing. I remember when I just started studying design, I was all like black and white, and black was like my favorite color. And now I really started appreciating all the color. And I think California is also a very colorful, like a state where designers design very colorfully, right?
Yes.
Did you notice?
No, it definitely it inspires you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
love color. If you guys didn't see it from my portfolio,
Yeah.
I am obsessed
This is super
with color.
cool. Yeah. And tell us more about it.
So this was a project we loved working on. I used to work at a television station, and we did this. This was a pilot platform. It was a digital platform for Latinas. So we would partner
Latinas.
for Latinas. We would partner up with influencers and create content. So the idea was to make a website. This is a website where all the content would end up. And yeah, we worked. This was like our baby in the station where we worked.
Again, I love the colors and compliment on the typeface. I think it came out really cool. And there is also a question.
Thank you for the like.
People want to know why only child.
Why only child? Okay, so who hates only children? Say it now. No, I actually, one of the reasons why I transitioned out of my brand manager position at the television station was because of my child, Lucia. So because of that, and then I am also an only child, and because my idea is to treat my clients as if they were only children. So that's why. And also because I feel that only child, it's like people either hate it or love it, right? And I wanted to cause an impact. And it's a great conversation starter too. When I give out my business cards, everyone has something to say about only children.
You know what? I was also the only child until I was 14.
Oh, see, weren't those the best years of your life?
The best years of my life. Yeah, I was spoiled until the end. No, this is amazing. Guys, thank you so much for, I've seen that there is a lot of comments coming in. Welcome to the chat, Bhavik, Tima, Kervin, Maurice, Monir. So good to see you guys. Denise, Tima, Whitney. Yeah, Whitney says, I'm loving all the colors. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Whitney. Yay! Valder's an only child too. And you're not messed up, are you?
Okay, that's awesome. All right, let's take a look at the website. I think this is a really cool design for a website. Looks really nice. Very simplistic, and then you can click on the projects and see. Oh, I see some motion here.
Some motion.
How did you create the motion?
That was done in After Effects, but that I collaborated with a motion artist for that. I was the art director on the project, and then I just did a GIF to put it on there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, just make it
awesome. Yeah, just 2 weeks ago we had a stream about bringing motion into graphic design, so you guys can check it out. It was with Amanda Wangersheim and with me. So that was also very interesting how you can make your things actually move, and I think it's really cool to integrate some motion.
Yes, I need to learn more of that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check out your live.
Yay! All right, guys, let's jump into the work, I would say.
Okay, let's do it.
Tell us more. What are you gonna do? What is the plan for the next days?
Okay, so what I'm doing today, I've been working on the identity for this bar. It's a Latin-inspired bar. Well, I'll tell you more about it later on. But what I did in the past week was worked on the logo and brand guidelines. And what we're going to do today, we're going to work from the brand guidelines on all the deliverables. So menu design, packaging design, coasters, matchbox, landing page. We'll see how much time we have to do all of these. And then we're going to end up by mocking it up and putting it as a project on Behance or a client presentation. You guys decide what we can do. And
yeah, let us know what you would like. That's going to be the part of tomorrow where we're going to put it all into one project and mock it up. So let us know if you want to rather a Behance project or a website project or a client project.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, we're going to be working from, the brand guidelines, because why did I choose to do this? It's not that I didn't want to design a logo live. That brand guidelines are so important, you guys, and this is something I never ever heard about a brand guideline when I was in school. And then I showed up to my first job and I started designing, and like my boss would be like, "Oh, this looks really, really cool, but it's so out of a brand." And I'm like, "What do you mean so out of brand?" And I didn't know there were things that you had to follow to match the brand of every single brand that exists. So I later on learned that, and I worked as a brand manager for a television station, and there I had to learn that quickly because you're working on multiple shows at the same time. You need to know like how everything works in order to design quickly.
Yeah,
so
Ariel is saying, this is what I'm waiting for, brand guidelines. Yeah,
Yay.
Brand guidelines, I think every brand has to start with brand guidelines first, because then all the other work that's being produced, sometimes by different designers, can actually go into one direction.
Exactly.
And I think it's very important to have brand guidelines in order to have something where you have a guide. Okay, this is the color that we're going to use for the digital version. This is the color that we're going to use for the print. And usually brand guidelines show all the different definitions that you can possibly have. Everything's defined. And if you think of bigger brands, they always have a similar appearance. So everything's pretty well defined to make it easier for the designers.
yeah, no, consistency is key in design, and it's something that as a designer yourself, but also as a business owner, you need to stick to those brand guidelines. How many times have I designed a logo and I'm like, this logo looks beautiful, and then you turn it into the client and check out their Instagram or their thing months after, and you're like, oh God, this is not how it was used. And but so it's super important to stick to that, and brand guidelines vary. There's like I've seen like one-page brand guidelines where you only have like a style guide, how you use the three logos, the colors and fonts, but they can also go for pages and pages and pages. But the first brand pages. I swear, the first brand guidelines that I saw, I was on an internship in advertising, and they were this big. It was CenturyLink, I think it. Like what is that? Like they tell you about the voice and tone, the types of models you have to use, the types of clothes you have to use when you shoot with them.
Oh wow!
Today we're not going that in depth, but we're like halfway. It's not a one page, but it's not a Bible either.
Great,
so,
awesome.
So yeah, should we
let's start
get into it? Okay.
Yeah, let's get into it. And also, Chat and Win countdown is up now, and 14 minutes left.
Okay.
Until we do the Chat and Win.
Okay, let's hurry up then. Okay, so who we are? La Playa, it's a Los Angeles-based beach bar inspired by the vibes and cuisine of the sunnier Latin American spots. It's basically heaven. So it's you go in there.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. No, you go in there, you feel like you're in a vacation, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's inclusive, it's diverse, it's sunny even when it's not, it's welcoming, there's music, there's dancing, there's great gourmet Latin-inspired food, there's amazing cocktails. So if there's any restaurant investors out there, hit me up. We'll make this happen. So this is a little mood board about the space and the type of food they're serving.
Wow, this
Just
looks very delicious.
Right? So hungry. Just to get a little bit inspired. There's a lot. So a lot of countries come together for this. It's Mexico, Peru, Costa Rica, Colombia, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Havana. So if there's sun wherever you live, your food can be here, basically. Okay, so we start with the logo usage, and this is the main logo. So whenever possible, if there's enough space to fit it, I would use this one. And then there's other variations of the logo. There's the horizontal lockup, and then the word mark.
Ooh, I love how the, if you go to the slide before, how the Y builds this kind of circle almost of La Playa.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I love it. This is really cool.
It's like a little wave with the sun.
Yeah.
And, you know. This is like the correct use of the logo, how much white space you need to leave, at least.
And you always do it with a proportion to the logo. So you pick an element from the logo and you place it around it. So basically you have a proportion that where you have a reference.
Exactly. So people know, like, it doesn't matter how big or small it is. You always have that reference guide. And then the minimum size for it. And then the color palette.
I love it.
So, okay, so for this particular restaurant, because there's so many cultures coming together, and obviously it's like a blend of colors and flavors and vibes.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted this particular logo to come like in different colors, because that's what Latin America is.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree.
So that's the concept behind it. But obviously, if you're designing for it, you have to stick with the color palette. So these are the suggested logos because these are the colors that have more contrast.
Yeah.
And if I was I am a designer doing this, I have to stick to these colors.
Yeah.
Okay, logos don't. It's very important not to mess up with a logo, because the designer worked really hard for it. So
yeah, part of the guidelines is also to show what not to do. So here's what not to do with a logo.
So like, don't stretch it, don't rotate it, don't change the colors,
don't drop a shadow.
Don't drop shadow. And of course, like, there are, you know, there's like this, when you're using a photo and you need to use a little bit of drop shadow, but it's better to say don't use it, and then if you need to put it, you'll cheat it so it doesn't look like one. But don't use the colored logo on top of a photo. Don't use something that doesn't have enough contrast.
Oh yeah,
and
I can barely see it.
Yeah, no, it's barely there.
Yeah.
Typography. And then the typography that can be used in this particular one, I did not. There's not a hierarchy. Like, I'm not saying Sonder Sans it's for headlines only, which I should have put in here, but I was a little rushed. but yeah, usually you will have what they're used for. Right now I only put the fonts that we'll be using. Then for color, the color palette, usually you would have the Pantone colors and
Footprint.
CMYK and RGB. Right now I only put it like this because we're only working on this as a digital project. Right now it's only like that, but Julia can explain how to transition to Pantone, because you did in your life very well.
It's actually very easy. You just go to color change on Illustrator, and then you change the color to Pantone. You can pick a library. We can show it to you guys later on.
We'll show you guys. Patterns. There's two ways to do patterns in this particular project. There's the high contrast and the low contrast that we can use. Illustration style. And here it says, any object or food illustration can be created in this style as you see fit. Always use a handline drawing style and keep the drawings monochromatic and within the color palette. So
There's one thing, Chejaz is saying, what about when the logo does not necessarily have something that can be used as a reference for proportions?
So what I have seen done is, let's go back to the logo really quick, and let's say like none of this would work. You would maybe take, let's say, the B, no, and stack it and be like, okay, so the length of the white space would be 4 B's stacked, or like 5 B's stacked, and you use something that's in there, but you can multiply it.
Or you can also just say the logo is this wide, so I just take 1/3 of the width and put it all around.
Yes.
It's a proportion, so it doesn't really matter. You can take a part of the logo, but you can also just take like a 1/3 or half, depending on on what you would like or what you want to the design guidelines to say.
But you always want to reference the logo, so that the designer has that point of start. So we have graphics, a couple graphics that I made in case we need to use some of those, and then photography. For photography, it's when you have a client that doesn't already have photography, it's a little hard to show it on the brand guidelines. So I just did like a do and don't for photography. And for example, for the do's, because it is a bar and you want to inspire community and feel like a welcoming place, I said that whenever possible to include a human trace of people in the food shots or the drink shots, so like a hand or a leg or something that you see there's people and community. Use diverse and relatable models. Come on, it's 2019. We need to do that. Keep models in casual attires, because again, this is a place that I wanted to feel like a vacation. Like you don't need to like go all beautiful in order to be part of it. This is whenever using a logo over a colored picture, use the white logo. And then don't use overstyled food shots. Don't hyper-style your models. Avoid night photography when possible, and avoid stock-looking photography at all costs. Thankfully, now there's stock options that don't look as stocky. Adobe Stock, it's a great one. Unsplash, it's great too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. And then at the end of the brand guidelines, I always put who to reference in case you have a question, because there's things that are not covered, and it's always best to ask. If you have the option, it's always best to ask than do a whole design and then be cut off because it's not in brand.
Yeah, and basically when you're creating brand guidelines, you're the god of the brand. So you can just set things, and then you're creating guidelines for everybody else to follow.
Exactly. You're God.
Okay. The brand god.
The brand god. Okay, so
yeah, we have 5 minutes until the chat and win.
Okay,
so
guys,
you guys
get
stay
ready.
tuned.
Okay. Should we start?
Yeah, let's do it.
With the design?
For sure. The chat and win is something that we do real quick, and then we can continue.
Okay, sounds good. So for today, I was thinking we can start with the menu design. If that sounds good.
Exciting.
To you.
Of course.
Okay. So I already created the boards for everything, so we don't have to lose time looking for the measurements. But let's start.
And you also named the artboards, which I think is really cool, because when you export a file, it's already named as it's supposed to be named. For example, menu. If you have an artboard called menu and you export it, it will say menu 01 or something.
And it's so much easier to just like find whatever you're working on. So let me pull the list of...
So Ariel is saying that, yes, we are the god of the brand.
Yes.
Yes, we are creators. We are designers. So yes, we are. In a way.
And what I'm going to do, since I have the...
Do you want to make it full screen?
Yes. Wait.
It's on the green.
How do I do that?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
there we go.
Okay, since I have the Illustrator file for this, I'm just gonna copy the colors and the fonts into my document, so it's easy to access. And
or you can also create a library for a brand. That's what I sometimes do. Is if you save colors as assets in your asset library, the CC library.
see,
Which is also good.
you are the Adobe queen. She knows so many tricks. If you guys ever need help,
Everybody
with
has their tricks. Adobe programs sometimes they have tools you never knew about, but they do exist, and then you kind of are the discoverer of that tool. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Today I've learned like 4 tools already, and we haven't even started. Thanks to you and Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus did a really good introduction. And yeah, make sure you guys submit your artwork to the Daily Creative Challenge. That would be interesting to see what you guys are doing in your 3D titles.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm just gonna start with like putting in some of the color and the text, and then start to lay it out. I'm going to use pink for the background because pink is the best color. No, no, because I saw like. You can also draw inspiration from the brand guidelines when they're already a little bit designed. Like, the prominent color is pink, so let's use
And it's a very
that.
bright color, so you can create a good contrast.
Yes, exactly. So let's put all the logos in there.
Yeah, generally for menus or something, you want to create a good contrast so people are able to read the text. Sometimes, there's people that are older or they cannot see very well, so you need to make sure that the text is well readable so they can really see what is in the menu.
Yes.
And we only have about a minute for Chat and Win, so...
Can I play?
That's fine, you go
Can
ahead.
I win?
Oh, you're winning already.
Okay. Okay, you guys.
That's
What's
good.
your favorite Latin food?
Oh yeah, send us some food.
Yes.
Favorite food.
Send us some food ideas, and we'll include it in the menu. That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
thing about working on a fictional project.
Yeah.
We're the queens of everything.
The
Even
queens
the
and
menu.
kings. The gods.
Okay, I do not like how this food thing looks, so we'll find a
Comida.
different treatment for that, so it looks cool. Okay.
All right,
Let's
20 seconds. You guys stay tuned.
So who wins? Just a
It's gonna be random, so anybody who types inside the chat,
okay.
one winner will be picked. So, yeah.
Let's see
so
what
excited.
people like.
Yeah. Steak fajitas. Burrito.
Steak
Steak
fajitas.
fajitas.
Ooh.
Again. Tacos. Oh, yeah, I love tacos. All right, it's time for Chat and Win. And the fireworks are on. So, you guys keep typing. Just type anything.
Type. But type food. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, just type
Give us
any
ideas.
type of food in the chat to be considered to win 100 Sticker Mule stickers. And they're super cool. And they're die cut. Means you can actually create a shape.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I love sticker mule.
And 100 is a good amount. I mean, look at what kind of beautiful things you can do with that.
You can send one to Julia.
Oh yeah, you can send me a sticker. Yeah, send me a sticker. I love stickers. And who's the winner? Type.
The person that said.
Guacamole.
Who is it gonna be?
Stickers. They like to eat stickers.
Fried ice cream. Whoa.
Oh,
Arepas.
that's really good, by the way.
Vamos, arepas.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's so quick, guac. Yeah, guac is a good word to type because it only has 4 letters. That's amazing. Type. Just type anything.
I'm so excited for
Okay,
whoever's gonna win.
Rice.
You guys, I'm the most competitive person in the world,
Tacos.
so these things get me anxious.
Who's gonna be the winner? Who
Ooh,
is the winner?
ceviche.
Oh, Mirela Cavalcante.
Mirela! Oh, she's a rice and beans girl.
Oh, okay. Great. There you go. Congratulations, Mirella. We're going to get in touch with you shortly over Behance, and you're the winner of 100 Sticker Mule stickers. Yay. And and for everybody else of you guys, if you didn't win, you can go to stickermule.com/AdobeLife19, and there you get 20 die cut stickers for only $1.
What?
So it's 10 stickers for only $1. 10? 20? No? 10 stickers for only $1. Yeah. And it's really cool. I just ordered mine. Yeah. All right. There we go. I'm really excited for this. This is going to be super cool. I mean, I already love the colors and typefaces. And what can you do wrong if you have the right colors and typefaces?
See, that's a good thing about working from brand guidelines. That you already, it's
you already
so
know
much
it's gonna
quicker.
Be good.
It's so much quicker to work from brand guidelines because you already have half of it done for you.
Yeah, and as you're copy pasting the text, I think it's really a good time saver. So when I have clients, I always tell them, send me the text so I can just copy paste it. It will save me a ton of work.
Oh, dude, I know. Have you ever designed with someone that gives you like no assets?
Or they shoot me a phone picture of their current menu and they'll be like, hey, make this.
Oh God, no. No.
And I'll be like, could you send me a PDF of this file, please? That would be amazing.
Please.
Yeah, so I can just copy paste it. Yeah, it saves a lot of time.
Yes, no, definitely.
Arepas.
Before I forget, I'm gonna add the food in it. And I saw a lot of curved type in here, so
You're gonna go for another curved?
I'm gonna go for the curved. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let's use the curved. Let's
awesome.
see. So I just do a little circle. Maybe if we put it here for like a stamp kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
You know. So I'm gonna use my type on a path tool and just do food. But let's see how we make it look good.
Yeah.
So right here, there's this
one. Yeah.
Should we use blue or no? It's too many colors. Let's do.
Oh, you have two types of red, right?
Yes, I do. I have a second color whenever, like for example, with the low contrast pattern, when you need just like a hint of it, but these are the preferred ones, like the.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Are the preferred ones? Okay.
Food.
This is too big.
I'm getting hungry already.
I know.
Tell us, you guys, where you're from. I want to know in the chat so we can talk about traveling and culture. I love it.
Yes.
I love how so many people from all over the world join here on Adobe Live, and then you have all these different cultures coming together. It's super amazing. So yeah, let us know in the comments where you're from.
Salut René. I went to French high school, so
okay. So
I love French people.
That's cool. That's awesome. Je m'appelle Julia.
Salut Julia. Ich liebe dich. No?
Oh yeah.
How do you say?
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
That's German for I love
Genau.
you. Genau.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. My aunt is almost German.
Any Germans
and
here
I
in the
bet
chat?
she's there. Hi, Tia.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Oh, Mommy. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna be. Yeah, let's talk, you guys, because menu design gets boring. So let's talk about something.
Yeah.
Hey.
Salut, je suis René Biard for DRC. Salut René. Je ne parle français.
I agree with many. We designers are not copywriters, and they shouldn't expect us to. I mean,
exactly.
I try to check, but it's hard. It's like people should give us their brand guide, their copy spell checked.
Yeah, I mean, you can also outsource it and like spell check it by someone who is professional in it.
Yes.
So that you don't have, because the problem is later on when it gets printed and you have 1,000 copies of that many, invested a ton of money, and then you have these very embarrassing spell or grammar mistakes. So you want to avoid that. So make sure everything's spell checked.
Yes, definitely. That is so important. I'm gonna take this here because it's...
Denise is asking you, what inspires you, Lina?
What inspires me? Oh, Denise, that's such a profound question. What inspires me? I guess I draw inspiration from everywhere. Nature inspires me, and just like daily situations and like daily stuff. Like the Adobe offices inspired me. All that design side, like
I think being in a different environment than you usually are, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out there, making some effort to do something, and like going to the city or going to the nature. Yeah,
definitely, and
it's always good.
I don't know. I get inspiration like this restaurant was inspired by, well, obviously my own experience, but also like my friend has this really cool Latin party that it's called Sudamericana, and it's just a party, and I mean it's not like a place, like a physical place, but every time I talk to her, I'm like, dude, you should open a place. And that's where the inspiration came from.
So she's like, he is like an event organizer?
She is an event organizer. So if you guys are in LA and like Latin dancing,
hit Lina up. She will show you where the party is.
I'll show you where the best party in town is.
Pooja, hello from India. Hi, back from India. Anna is from Puerto Rico. Hi to Puerto Rico.
And good job, you guys. The power of the people.
Awesome. Greg is saying, I'm in the Netherlands now, but originally from Hungary.
Oh, nice.
Hungary. I've never been there yet. I've been to Czech Republic, but not Hungary. I can read Hungarian, but I understand it somehow because it has similarities to Russian. But I've never been there.
This one,
I think there are many people from India watching. Manoj is saying, yeah, might be. It's the second biggest population, so the chance is very high that there's many people from India.
I want to go to India. Have you been to India?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Ram from New Delhi, India. Hi back. How do you handle creative block and procrastination?
God. So, I am the list master.
The master of the list. The god of the brand.
I'm everything.
It's like in Game of Thrones when they list Khaleesi's, her titles. Did you watch?
Never watched Game of Thrones.
So you guys know what I'm talking about.
Embarrassing.
You guys know what I'm talking about when they list her. Yeah, the queen of the 7 lands and whatever. Not.
That's us. That's us today.
Exactly.
We're friends. Yeah. So I'm gonna copy. I'll reply to your question, of course, and I'm just gonna copy paste these from the brand guidelines, taking advantage of the designer that did the brand guidelines, which is me, so I'm not taking that much advantage. Seriously, by planning a lot. That's the thing that I do the most, and every Sunday night I spend like an hour writing down everything that I have to accomplish during the week, and I just do that, and it helps me a lot. It helps me a lot to stay active. I like estimate the hours that everything is gonna take me, so I can like go through it. And the truth is, I recently had a daughter, so that's
congratulations. That's so cool.
Well, recently, like a year and a half, but it feels feels.
No,
it
wait a
feels
second.
recent.
That's 18 months.
Yeah, that's 15, but it's a lot. But and that helps me be really on, like, because I don't have a lot of time, so I have to like jump into it. When I have time, it's like I have to do it, and there's no time for creative blockage in my my life anymore.
No time for creative block. Sorry.
If you guys don't have kids, allow for it. Allow for
Yeah.
some creative block.
I think what you have is that you plan a lot while doing other things. So when you actually sit down and work, you know what you're gonna be working on, right?
Yes. How do you spell popsicles?
P-O-P.
See,
S.
that's why, right, like this, no? That's why designers should
Popsicles.
not be.
Oh, popsicles like this. Look, popsicle.
Popsicle. Okay.
C-L.
Perfect. So we were in the right. Oh, you guys, I forgot to mention, this restaurant has some drunken popsicles in their menu. So they do popsicles with alcohol in it.
Oh,
And-
like fruit juice and alcohol?
So they have like, I think I have the recipes somewhere.
Hi,
Oh.
Seraphine. Seraphine saying hello, guys.
Hi, Seraphine. So yeah, there's like different, like a passion fruit juice with aguardiente from Colombia, for instance.
Can you go full screen?
Yes, sorry. Sorry guys, I always forget to put my full screen on.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Keep doing.
Yeah, I recently saw that it's kind of like a trend, you know, on parties. People that are actually really, really healthy and they have a bunch of smoothies in their fridge, and then they will take their smoothies and mix them with alcohol and freeze them, and then you get healthy alcohol
Healthy
popsicles.
alcohol. But if that's a thing, if there's such
I think
thing
it probably make you feel better about yourself.
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
At least.
Gina is saying it's my kind of restaurant.
Yay!
I love that too. I mean, I love the Latin culture.
I know you do.
Sudamericana.
Yeah.
Awesome. Popsicles.
We're probably gonna need to have a description because the whole menu is in Spanish. So let's add a little description in each of the,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll adjust the spacing and everything.
Yeah.
Right now we're just like laying it out a little bit to see like, the space that we count with, and then we'll start getting detailed.
Hi, Damon. Maya and I saying, hi, I'm from Kenya. Hi to Kenya.
Hi.
I want to go to Kenya so bad. Oh my gosh, I want to see all the African countries.
Oh, I know. I want to travel. I need to travel. I'm getting crazy. I'm just kidding.
Francisco is saying, I love Latin culture too. Yeah.
Yes. Do any of you guys are into dancing?
Yeah. Ooh,
Any salsa dancers in the house? Or reggaeton dancers?
Reggaeton. Yeah, I think I grew up with reggaeton. Even in
You
Germany,
did?
they listen to a lot of reggaeton. If you go to
Really?
clubs, yes.
See,
Reggaeton,
reggaeton is taking
The
over.
Latin culture is all over the place.
I
so-
know, we're taking over, you guys. I'm sorry, Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna need to start adjusting the spacing before, because I won't have any.
Hi, Vinicius. Hi, Reese. It's good you guys join us. It's fun. We're working on a menu for a super nice cocktail, Latin-inspired bar.
Yeah.
Question. Do you mentioned Pantone before when using Pantone colors, and do I have to do anything specific because of these colors when exporting Save PDF for print? Valder is asking. Yes, you are programming the colors for the print, meaning right now we're working in RGB, right?
Right now we are working in RGB.
Can you show us where to change the mode in File?
Yes. So you go to File,
Yeah.
and then actually.
Yeah,
Where do I
it's
go?
document color mode.
Yes.
Yes, right
So
there.
Here.
Yeah, so CMYK is for print purposes for digital print. RGB is for digital publishing, meaning for websites, anything that's digital. So when you're exporting to Pantone colors, you really need to program the colors separately. So yeah, you do need to. It's a separate process. There's another video that I made actually on that. If you search on YouTube for the Adobe live streams, and I've been working on a wine project here on Adobe Live. So there I went into depth with Pantone colors. So you can check it out there if you're interested. Also, guys, the feedback for the design, the daily creative challenge will be in 42 minutes. So make sure to submit your artwork.
Go and do some work. Let's multitask.
Yeah.
It's all multitask.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nia. Nia.
Nia.
I feel like I'm killing your name. Nia? Thank you.
I think that's how I would pronounce it too. Yeah.
Do you use? Yes, I do use the eyedropper. Willem is asking if I use the eyedropper for the spacing. I do. It saves me so much time.
Yeah.
You guys can use eyedropper for almost everything.
It just takes the same format.
Yes. The whole
color, the fonts, the spacing, right?
Yes, it takes everything. So it's really good for
paletas. So that's actually the term for the popsicles, right?
Yes, paleta, it's a popsicle in Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So just a popsicle, any popsicle.
Just any popsicle.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be paletas borrachas.
Borracho means drunk, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Borracho
I know that
means
one. Yeah. Well, great.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you're saying thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Yes, you guys. I'm so happy you're all here.
Yeah.
I was freaking out before this live. You can you can ask Julia.
No, we're good. We're just hanging out. I mean, come on.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Thomas is saying, I love your work, Lina.
Oh, and I love you, Thomas. That's my husband. I love you.
It's nice to have you here. Welcome. And Diane is asking, why did you choose to typeset in Illustrator versus InDesign?
I am an Illustrator advocate. No, but I always use Illustrator for single, like if I'm doing a multiple page document, I will use InDesign, but for single, I really like the flow of Illustrator for some reason, but that's just a personal.
Yeah, I think Illustrator is also better to work with vectors. So if you have basically if you manually like actually changing the letters or shapes, I think InDesign is a little bit more limited to that, but more better for publishing like books or magazines or brochures. So yeah, I also prefer working in Illustrator as long as it's like 1 or 2 pages, not 10. 10 pages I would already go into InDesign. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Illustrator. It's my favorite software. I love it. I love Photoshop.
Joao Felipe is watching from Brazil.
Hey. Oi, Joao. Tudo bem? Oh, we have Brazilian food too, I think. Let's see. We have pão de queijo.
What is that exactly? I never heard of
it's that. Like heaven in a ball. It's this little round thing that has cheese inside, and I think the outside is made out of cassava. I don't. Joel, can you correct me if I'm wrong?
Tell us what is
pão de queijo's made? No, the fonts. Let's walk you guys through the fonts. He's asking about what fonts we're using. So, this big headline one, it's Sonder Sans. And then this one is Optician Sans Regular. I love this font. And then this one is Baskerville URW. This one you can find in Adobe Fonts, the Baskerville one. Yeah, that's so far we're using that. There's also Proxima Nova in the brand guidelines, and Palm Canyon Drive, and Nazare Bold, or Nazari? How do you? Nazari?
I think it's open to interpretation. And if we can quickly switch to my computer, you can actually, if you want to look for fonts that you want to use in your Adobe apps, you can actually just go on fonts.adobe.com, and there's tons of super cool free fonts. And when you, for example, Baskerville, and then you can just download the fonts or activate them. And when you activate the font, it already is inside your all of your Adobe applications. Meaning, if you're working in Illustrator or if you're working in InDesign, anywhere the font will be available there. So yeah, it's very easy and it's free. So you guys use it.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I started incorporating it a lot into my work.
Mm-hmm. And you can also look for typefaces straight from the app.
How do you do that?
So if you
just for you guys to see.
All right, just give me a minute. I'll show. Just give me a minute. I'll show it to you guys.
Perfect.
So yeah, I think it's really cool that it's all kind of a holistic system of the applications where you can actually use the same assets. And also, if you're creating a library, like an asset library for a brand, for example, that's what I do sometimes. I put all the little like graphic elements, all the colors, all the overlays, all the pictures. I put it all in like one folder in the Creative CC library. And then I use it over and over depending on which app I'm using. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's super fun.
So seamless.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna change that font a little bit.
Noelle is joining in. Welcome, Noelle. Noelle Campbell. Reminds me of Naomi.
Hi, Noelle.
Yeah, Ross has a question about deactivating fonts after you no longer want them. I have inactive fonts in my font book that will not go away. As far as I know, you can when you go look for through the app, or you can also go online and search for the font and deactivate it. As far as I know.
Alright, let's see if we can. Well, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I think
it right now, but
that's a very specific technical question. I think you should be able to deactivate them. I mean, you're able to activate them, so you should be able to deactivate them.
Let's see. Are you talking about fonts on the specifically on the Adobe library or in general?
Yeah, because some of the fonts you might have saved on your computer, meaning they're saved in your font book or whatever application you're using to save fonts. So those fonts have nothing to do with the, I mean, they're not from the Adobe fonts, meaning you can deactivate them by deleting them from your computer. But that goes very into depth. That's a very nerdy question, actually.
And I look like a nerd with my glasses, but I'm not.
But no back questions here.
Oh, Natalia. Hi, Nati. Thank you, El Stelo. Thank you so much. Gracias. Okay. Let's see. I thought this is a little.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna decrease the size of this, but I always if I do it manually, I always go back and check the size of the font to make sure that it's still legible. This one, it's almost 12, so it's perfect. This is 11, that's perfect. Okay, what else? Let's put a logo in there.
All right, I can quickly show how to include how to download the typefaces straight through the Illustrator app. So what you do here, I have this really cool properties toolbar, which I think is very useful. I highly recommend you guys keep it open, because that's where you really see the tools that are necessary or relevant for the action that you are doing right now. Meaning right now I'm working on text, so it will show me everything related to text, to the text, meaning color, size, and so on. So I keep this bar open at all times. So for example, if I want to look for a typeface, I can go here onto Find More, and then I will have different typefaces that I can pick from. And on Filter, I can pick, okay, I want a sans serif. And those typefaces are the ones that I still do not have installed, meaning I can just super easily click on one of the typefaces and activate it into my Illustrator. Yeah, and then I just click activate, and I get a notification as soon as it's activated, and I can instantly use the font, and it's free. So it's a really cool tool, I think, to look for typefaces when you don't know what to do. And the cool thing here is also that you get a preview of how the typefaces look like. Sometimes I think if you have like those web design pages where you have to pick a typeface and it's all just names, and you cannot really do anything with a name because you don't know how it looks like. So here, this is great that you can actually see the typeface. Yeah.
Yeah, I love how they changed that.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to go to the font's website. You can just do it straight through your app. It saves a lot of time. I think it's very comfortable because once you download it on Illustrator, you can use it in InDesign and so on.
Yeah, it's so helpful.
Buenos dias, Lina. Polka sing.
Buenos dias. So guys, since we're talking about food and restaurants, tell us, what would be your perfect or your dream restaurant or bar? If you guys could do or go to the best restaurant ever, what would it be for you? What would it be for you, Julia?
For me, well, I like very simple, very clean food, meaning my favorite food is like, okay, I have a piece of meat, and I have a little salad, green salad preferably, and then, yeah, some veggies. I love a little hummus. So basically, culturally, I would say a mix of everything. When I'm cooking, it's sometimes like, sometimes I get questions like, what is this? And then they taste it and I'm like, oh, So yeah, creativity is not only something you can practice visually.
Totally.
Right? I think creativity in everyday life is very important to keep up your creativity as a designer as well.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Is that, Pooja is asking, is that font only activated in Illustrator?
So it's activated in your CC libraries all over the apps. So whatever you're using, the font will be available on all the apps. Meaning InDesign, Illustrator, After Effects, whatever, any app.
Oh, look, Joao, you moved from Minas Gerais. One of my best friends is from there.
Oh, wow.
And if she's there, hi, Bibi.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I love it when there's people that you know. Hi, Claudie. Yeah, cool. Awesome.
This is so nice.
Thanks, Claudie. She says she loves the color of my shirt. I kind of match with
It's
the menu
beautiful.
a little bit. I could be there as a,
You can be.
as a photo model.
Yes, you're wearing
Hi.
casual clothes.
Yeah, I could be.
Perfect.
I'm actually the perfect client for this bar.
Let's go for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
After this. Okay.
I'm so excited for the Daily Creative Challenge, guys.
Me too. Who's doing it? Who in there is doing the creative challenge?
Yeah, let us know if you participate.
Ooh.
It's 30 minutes until we review some of your work, so you can still submit.
I'm in there. I want to go to a Mexican vegan food with a huge selection of agua frescas. Oof.
Oh,
That sounds good. That sounds really, really good.
Jeff is saying lobster and whiskey. Wow,
Ooh.
that's very delicate.
That's a very good one too.
Yeah. Pancakes with honey, Damon is saying. Ooh, pancakes. That's something that reminds me of Sundays. My mom always used to make pancakes when it was Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, so I woke up from the smell of pancakes.
that does not sound bad at all.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Southern barbecue, Amanda Johnson. Yeah, I agree. Southern barbecue sounds really delicious too. I love barbecue in general.
I love food in general. Like, I
Yeah.
could eat all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Juices. Mexican vegan food with a huge selection of juices and aguas frescas. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, that sounds amazing. Okay, I need to create another path because this one, cheating is not working. So I'm gonna create a longer path here to put this one. Apparently, typing on a path is very big for this project because it's all I've been doing.
Yeah, and it makes it exciting. It gives us movement, and I think it works pretty well. I mean, Latin America is all about the movement, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I usually I very seldom use it, but for this project, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It's moving. It's like
I've been
fresh.
doing that recently as well. I've been working on a brand for a rental kind of service, and they are also having this vacation kind of mood, you know.
Ooh.
And so yeah, that worked pretty well as well.
Nice. I want to see it. When
It's not ready yet. It's not ready to show.
When you're done, we'll see it.
Yeah. Nia is saying great balanced layout.
Oh,
Yeah, I love it
thank
too.
you.
I think the
Thank you.
colors really complement each other. It's really good.
I would just add a dance floor. Paula, I'm with you. This has a dance floor. Wait, what made you think that this does not have a dance floor? She will be my partner in this dream restaurant one day.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
guys, you can all eat for free in there one time. The day of the opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love that.
Okay. What else? Oh, this menu does not have prices. So
Oh yeah.
let's put some in
Yeah,
there.
true. Pricing, very important.
Oh yeah, damn. There's money. Capitalism.
$0. $0.
Zero. Yeah, I told you it's like a vacation. So it's all paid for.
Yeah, I think it's very important to pick the right color and typeface for the pricing, because it has to look very like friendly and not too like large, you know. It's a very psychologically sensitive topic.
God. Okay. Help me do that then. Let's do something that seems friendly, I guess. Okay. So all plates are $10. So should we incorporate it into each of the plates just in case they decide to change
sure.
one of them
Sure.
instead of just having
Yeah, no. Well, they're just saying, oh, we have to pay.
not the first time.
But the second time,
The
and bring your
second
friends.
Yes.
Rachel is saying, hello, all you beautiful people. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. We're so happy to have you all guys here and having this super fun interaction.
Hangout.
Yeah.
Should we?
Comida, bebidas. I love Spanish.
I love Spanish too. It's a nice
Oh, yeah, I'm
language.
also getting hungry. Ugh.
I'm so hungry too.
Yeah.
It's a bad day for not having breakfast.
It's 10:34. I actually had a green smoothie today.
Ooh.
I love those. Yeah.
Let's see. What do you put in your green smoothie?
I didn't want to start with it, but my friends know me that I'm always advertising for things. Like, I'm always like, hey, and then you can buy it, and then you can mix it together, and then it's so good, you know? So what I'm actually doing, there is this green smoothie from 7-Eleven. For only $2.99. I swear, this is actually very, very cheap for a smoothie, and it's all organic.
What? Are you?
Yeah, I
kidding?
swear.
Wait, are we sponsored by 7-Eleven?
Not yet. 7-Eleven. You should take a look at this. And then I mix it actually with some more vegetables. Like I put some more spinach and like green stuff in it, so it gets even more healthy because it's kind of sweet at the beginning, but it really is like good stuff.
Does it come like pre-packaged already?
It's in a bottle, yeah, in a glass bottle. Yeah.
Interesting. See, guys?
It's really good.
7-Eleven,
I love it
it's
in the
where it's
morning. Yeah, love from India. Go is gone. Love back from San Francisco.
Aw,
Awesome.
thank you, Ross. Okay. Ooh, I do not have a price for the drinks. I guess they're free.
Or maybe we can put one price for all of the drinks.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Let's do what, 12?
$7.
7? That's cheap. Okay, let's make it 7.
It is
so
kinda
people
cheap,
come
yeah.
by and dance and be happy.
Happy hour. Happy hour. I love happy hours.
Ooh. Okay, so
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Go is gone. Go is gone. Am I pronouncing it right? I hope so.
go.
Go is go sigun.
Go. Oh God,
Go
we're
sigun.
killing your names, guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go see. Daniela. Hi, Danny. Oh,
Yeah, I love the colors as well.
um,
This is amazing. Maria is saying, love this menu palette. You two rock. Thank you.
Aw, thank you, Maria.
Lisa is rocking. I'm just talking. I'm just doing the blah blah.
No, you're a great host. I'm so happy I got you as my host.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy I have you as my guest.
This is a love thing, you guys. That's it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can open a cafe. Next time we'll do a cafe because
In LA?
here,
in LA or in
In
San
a-
Francisco?
I don't know.
Or in both.
I don't know, both.
I'll
Because
be down.
you guys, Julia is a great barista. She made me coffee this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And she's
I made her some super
got
cool
some
latte macchiato. Yeah, the Adobe office have some fancy espresso
Yeah.
machines. So yeah, we've been enjoying some good
Yeah.
coffee today.
yes, we have.
Yeah. I have an espresso machine at home. It's really good.
Ooh, you
Love
do?
it. Yeah, I love coffee so much.
But like the real ones? Like this? Like the ones
Yeah,
you
with the
make
pressure.
it yourself?
Yeah.
See?
A small one, not a big one, but yeah.
That's why you're so
So good, yeah. Love it.
good. Okay. What else should we put in here, you guys?
I think it looks so good. It reminds me of vacation. What about the logo?
It's here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yay. I used this one. I decided to go with the word mark because this one's won't fit.
Maybe we can include the palm trees and like a lighter rosé in the background or something.
Oh, yeah. Let's use one of the palm trees.
We can make it like almost white or something, or like
Yeah.
very bright.
Or
and
even
bigger.
like with
yeah,
with the other. Let's see this.
That you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
See, I got
Oh,
you,
there we
girl.
go. There
I
we go.
got
There
you,
we
girl.
go.
Let's see.
Oh my God, this is so good. If I would go to a bar and I would see this menu, I'd be like, yes, thank you.
Yay! I know. I've been to so many
Oh yeah, this is
restaurants that I love their food, and then I see their branding. And I'm like, can I just do it? for
Yeah.
you? Like,
Can I help you, please?
I'll-
Let's talk about branding.
seriously. Let's
Yeah.
do it. We should do that. We should go
Yeah, if you
tackle
have a
every
restaurant,
restaurant owner.
if you have a restaurant and you're in the branding like this, Lisa is your guide. Lisa, sorry.
Or Lisa, wherever she is at.
Lina is your girl. She's really good at it.
Oh,
No, that's
thank
awesome.
you. Okay, so I rotated it and I wasn't supposed to, so it's
Oh, that's
there.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you like it?
I like it. I think I need to include a price
Yeah.
for the paletas
Uh-huh.
because I still don't have it. But what else? What else, you guys? What else is this missing? Hi, Huxel.
Hi. Hi, Huxel.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you. Great idea with the palm tree. Oh, thank you. I get to design
you so
something
much.
as well.
Okay, what else? What else, you guys? You have any idea? Oh, you know what? The Instagram handle
Oh yeah, and the website maybe.
and the website. Oh, it's here, the website.
Oh, okay, cool.
Awesome. In the top. In the
Perfect.
And we'll do La Playa Bar.
And only 18 minutes for the daily creative challenge reviews.
You guys, hurry up.
You guys should do something tropical inspired, Latin. Yeah. Submit your artwork.
Let's do this one. See, brand guidelines. I love brand guidelines because it's so easy to design when you have a clear foundation.
Yeah, that's true.
Because otherwise, this would have taken me.
You read my mind. You read my mind. I literally was thinking right now to put it vertically. I was literally thinking that.
The what? The what?
I was literally thinking about putting the handle vertically.
Oh, the handle.
Yes.
Me. I'm like, you read your mind. Yay.
Yes, you read my mind.
See?
That is awesome.
See, we're connected, you guys. There's, okay, I'll just okay, I think. Oh, the price for the paletas. Let's see. First of all, what's gonna be the price? Let's do $4
For paletas?
See, is that
Yeah,
expensive?
they're tiny popsicles, right? Yeah, $4 is fine.
$4, yeah. Okay.
Rikin is saying, hello, I'm Rikin. I like Illustrator, but mostly company recommended to using Corel Draw. I don't like to work in Corel. I say what you want to suggest me about Illustrator versus Corel. I never worked with Corel, sorry.
Oh, God, yeah, I've never worked with Corel either.
I think it's more...
I feel like industry standard it's Illustrator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
I seriously, like, I've never had a job where I've had to use Corel.
No.
But yeah, I mean, Illustrator is good because you have all the programs.
Yeah, that's true.
All the brothers and sisters, so you can seamlessly go
makes it
between
really
one and
easy.
the other. It's also the industry standard, so if you ever need to collaborate with another designer, another illustrator, they're probably going to be using Illustrator. But
There's
yeah.
true.
Just
Yeah.
convince your boss. send me his number. Where should we do this? Does this
Noel
look weird
is
to you?
asking, are you going to add the Instagram logo so people know it's Instagram? It could be the handle for any social media, right?
Because it could be for
Facebook, it could be Twitter, whatever.
I usually don't add it when I'm doing stuff. I mean, I used to years ago. I used to add it because it was like a new thing, but now I stopped adding it. And also because I started learning more about brand guidelines and stuff, and I don't want to mess up with their logo either. You know, so their logo is not meant to be pink or red, and I don't want to include their actual logo in here because it will mess up the design. so yeah, usually not to your question. What about you? Do you include it?
Sometimes, like in websites, I would probably do that just to have links. I would take the icon or the logo of the social media that I want to link instead of writing it down, so you can just click on it. There, I think it makes sense because you don't have to read. You just see the logo and then you instantly know, okay, this is Facebook or this is Instagram, and you can click on it. But since this is more for like for print, probably, you know, you cannot click on a print, so you rather write it down.
Yeah. I agree. I think this looks a little bit.
Early is asking, is grid very important when designing?
Depends on who you're asking to. It is very important, for sure. You can get away with it depending on your design, but yes, like always, at least try to align. I mean, for instance, here I have like a different grid on the top than on the bottom. Like I have this. This is a, how do you say, like just double, like two grid, and then here I have
rows.
3. So you can play with
Two
that, but
columns.
it's always very important to have the alignments right. That is like that you cannot get away with.
Oh yeah. You can just pull in the guidelines from the side and from the top. you can just pull them in, right? If you have the ruler on the sides. So you can just click on the ruler and pull
Yes,
it into
you can just
into the artboard.
in here.
Yeah.
And
And those
put
are
it in.
only visible inside the file, meaning they're not actual lines on they're not going to be printed, or when you export, they're not going to be visible. So this is just for your orientation. And I feel like for beginners especially, it's very, very important to have grid lines and align the text properly. I think when you're already an experienced designer, you kind of have an eye for it, and you make sure that everything's aligned. So, I feel like it's always good to have it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, especially if you're starting, you're right. At the beginning, it's good to have...
So you have an orientation. Okay, this column goes that way. You know, you kind of build yourself a little frame where you don't exceed, where you don't go above. So...
Okay.
And grid is especially important if you're having a layout, for example, of a magazine or a book. There you really want all the pages to have the same alignment. And here we are working inside only one page. But if you're working in different pages, you want to make sure the text starts at the same height.
Yes.
When you're, for example, looking through a book, you don't want to have pages having text further left or further right, you know. You want to have the frame all the same. So that's where, the layout comes in, the grids. And we only have 11 minutes and 50 seconds till the Daily Creative Challenge review.
Ooh, okay. I can't wait to see everyone's work.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Hopefully there will be something Latin-inspired.
That's true. Yeah. Noel has a point. Under drinks, you say all drinks 8. Now, would it make sense to say all food 10 and all paletas 4, unless the prices are going to change? I will tell you the truth. I was going to put all paletas 4 here. Like, I tried putting it here, and it looked a little bit off balance. So I just did it for a design purpose. But we can either go to... I feel like food, it's more... like ingredients on food change more, like the cost on food.
Yeah.
So
for example, if you have something that's only vegetable based, will be way cheaper than something that's meat based. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This is probably not gonna be all plates 10. To tell you the truth, in a restaurant, it's very hard to have all plates be the same price. Yeah. So let's put it like this. But yes, you're right. Consistency. I was the one that said consistency is key, and I'm not being consistent. but this is probably gonna change. Let's do. So what's expensive here? Let's say arepas are more expensive, and mofongo it's more expensive. And
hello from Vietnam at 12:50 a.m. Wow, that is early.
Whoa. Go to bed. No, I'm kidding. Stay with us. Stay with us, son.
Yeah.
This is expensive and this is cheaper. Okay.
Rachel is saying, I wish veggie dishes work that way. Yeah.
So, what should we do next, you guys? Should we jump into putting it on a mock-up right now, or should we just
should we make some coasters?
Else? Oh yeah, let's do some coasters.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, so I have a coaster here.
Oh yeah, awesome. So you just basically have a square artboard, and then you put in a circle for your orientation.
I did that. Mm-hmm. So we already have it in there. We don't need to. I keep putting this off. I'm sorry, Paco. Okay, so coaster. Let me just make sure that I have these on a separate layer. Mm-hmm. These are just my guides, and I'm just gonna lock that so we know. Good. Okay, so this is my bleed line, the one outside. So this is actually the cut line in here. So just
the bleed line is basically between the cut line and the bleed line is a variation of how much variable the the production can be, right?
So no, so the bleed. So this is the outside bleed. So it's actually you go over it in order for it when they cut the shape, you don't get like a white line. And there's also the inside bleed line, which I don't have in here, that it's like the safe margin.
So for borderless print, basically.
Exactly. Exactly. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna copy the bleed line. So we already have the
Yegor is saying hello from Russia with love. Hello back to Russia. Hi. From San Francisco with love. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Yegor.
Thank you.
Pedro is saying hi from Brazil.
Hi, Pedro.
Oh, we have a couple people from Brazil today.
Yeah,
That's
Brazil's
awesome.
in the house.
Yay.
Okay, so
Shahad saying, I'm new. Well, welcome.
Hi. Okay. You know what? We should do more than just one because of variation. You know, we're like this diverse place that should have
Latin
diverse
inspired,
coasters.
right? So
yeah,
we want to have fun coasters.
So let's do at least 3, and I think I want to use the illustrations in here since they're there. They're really cool. I really like that illustration style.
Yeah, I like that too. The palm trees.
Yes.
Vacation mood.
Let's see. Okay, so I have the assets here. I'm gonna go take this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's so
awesome. I love the bananas.
You have a banana in your purse.
Yeah.
I saw it this morning.
I have a see-through purse. Of course you saw it.
Of course. See, for all our Brazilians in the house, here are the Brazil colors.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's do... so, let's start with the banana. Do you hear my stomach? Was that my stomach?
We'll go for lunch later. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm talking to your belly.
Thank you. She's really
My
happy.
belly is also hungry.
Actually, okay. So I'm just gonna copy this in the other artwork. Command F.
Naughty Soul saying hi from Philippines. Please check my Behance. Yeah, check his Behance.
Yes. I will do so. Hola Colombia, hola Álvaro.
Oh, it's so nice to have everybody here.
Yes.
Look, we have Russia, we have Brazil, we have Colombia, we have Philippines.
So cool.
It's awesome.
So cool, you guys. Let's see. Okay. So, I have some type for the coasters here.
Hugo is saying, pleasant morning, beautiful work. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Hugo.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's see.
Venezuela presente.
Vamos, Venezuela!
Jessie saying, what's up?
Y Peru.
Greetings from Peru.
Yay.
Oh,
yes.
Aww.
She is so gentle and disciplined.
Aw.
You know.
Thank you.
She's German, so she's super disciplined. I'm kidding. That's like stereotypes right there.
Hello from Italy. Javanos.
Ciao.
Awesome.
South Africa.
Javanos just
I
found
wanna go
out
to
about
South
Behance today. Javanos, where have you been? What were you doing?
Welcome to Behance. Welcome to Adobe Live. Now you're gonna get hooked.
Yeah,
there's no way out.
There's questions about the illustration. Are they handmade or vectorized?
So they're vectorized. What I did, I took a handmade illustration and then I vectorized it. I actually we can do a sample. Would you?
Yeah, I think that would be cool to see.
To see that. Let's take it here. And let's use a resource. Okay, so.
So this is a JPEG. This is a picture file.
This is a picture file. It's a JPEG. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag it into Illustrator. And then what I do to vectorize it is go to image trace right here. And I play with the levels. So I open up my
You can also
menu.
open image trace if you go onto window and then image trace active.
Perfect. And then I play here with all the settings. So I have the threshold and then the advanced settings that I'm gonna play with, so that the illustrate, and this is, it really depends on the kind of illustration you're doing and what feel you want. So there's not like a perfect recipe for it. So I just recommend like playing and going in and out and see what it's doing to your image, and when it gets to a place that you're happy with.
Yeah, you don't want to have it too dark and you don't want to have it too bright either, right? So you can see the lines from further away.
Exactly. So, and this, in this case in particular, because I'm going with the hand-drawn feel, I do like having less noise and like, because here it looks too vector for me.
Yeah.
I want it to look more hand-drawn and
more defined.
So I'm going here, and no, I need a little bit of threshold, and let's go to less paths.
That looks good.
Uh-oh. I messed up something.
Hello from Ghana, Joyce.
Hi,
welcome.
Ghana.
Ah, that's awesome.
Hi. Hola, Auris. My friend is there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else. Sorry, it took me forever to do a pineapple.
Yeah, the cool thing is, guys, you can just actually take any picture and trace it, and then you have this hand-drawn feel to it.
Okay, let's use this for now. And
you can also take your sketches that you sketched on a notebook or something. You can just take any picture, increase the contrast, and then you can also do the same thing like this with this pineapple.
yes, so once you're happy where you're at, what you do is you go and expand it, and then
we already have the vector inside.
it turns it into a vector. This is like the best
Can you
tool
zoom
there
in a
can
little
be.
bit?
Yes.
So we can see that it's actually a vector.
When you go in here, this is a vector already. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
this is so cool.
what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to use it in black and white, I'm going to remove the
background.
The background. So and an easy way to do that is select the white and then go to select, and you go to same, fill color. So it selects everything.
Oh my gosh, this saves me like hours of time now.
See, there's always something to learn. This so yeah, you just go in there, select it, delete everything, and you have your illustration.
Awesome. And then we can
made
change
for
the
you.
color. You can change the black into green or yellow, whatever. And we have 8 seconds until the design feedback for your daily creative
Noelle
challenge.
has another tip. She says, ignore white helps a lot before you expand.
Okay.
I did not know that. Thank you, Noelle.
Well, it depends on the colors of your picture, right? So some pictures don't even have that much white. So you can actually just pick any color and then pick the same color. All right, guys, it's time to review some of your beautiful work. And I'm really, really excited to
Hi, Bangladesh.
to see this right now. All right. Ooh. The Secret Garden.
Nice.
I love it.
That
This
is
looks
so
very. This
cool.
could be a book cover. Or something.
Totally,
It
a
could
movie
be-
poster.
Or a movie poster, yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I really like that typography.
Yeah, it really
Beautiful.
makes it so scenic. I also like the
Yes.
picture. Did you take the picture yourself? Because it could be a self-taken picture. It
And
looks really nice.
who made this?
This is work by Tibbs.
Tibbs. I love it, Tibbs. Great job.
This is
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love how there is still little strokes in here,
Yeah.
which gives it such a such a specific it looks like kind of like almost like a material, like gold or some kind of metal. Very shiny.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I think it's a good job. Really good job.
Me too. I really, really like the typography.
Ooh, there we have Lion King.
Ooh.
I love how there is a play between this light and dark, and it gives it so much volume and the depth.
Yeah, I really
the
like
structure.
I really like the depth of it and the feeling, because it feels very smooth. Feels like super smooth.
Yeah. Water World, you can work a little bit on the distance between the letters here. I feel like the W could maybe go closer to the A. So yeah, just make sure also that it's not too close to each other, so it's still readable from a distance. Because especially if you're designing some kind of like movie poster or yeah, anything where the person has to be able to read it from far, I think it's good to have still keep a little bit of distance between the letters.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe too, from far away, the gradient underneath, it's becoming a little too dark sometimes when you're looking at it from far away.
It's
it
mixing
like
up with the background.
Disappears a little
it disappears,
bit.
It kind of flows into the background, which makes it...
maybe it is your
Well,
choice.
Yeah, it could be. Or maybe you can just pick a different color background, which can make it stand out more. So, yeah, good job. Awesome.
Yes, great job. More.
The vegetarian. Ooh, it could be some kind of movie, The Vegetarian. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
I love the
awesome.
choice of wording.
Yeah.
The vegetarian.
That's what I've been eating in liquid form today. Basically.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool how you did the little effects in here, which make it kind of like three-dimensional.
Yeah, and the stroke makes it stand out.
Yeah. I think this effect that you guys, many of you applied, makes it almost look like a material. So for me, this has like a golden shine, which I think gives it more. If you're designing some kind of like luxury brand or something, it can give it a really nice feel if you include this texture feel and yeah, this feel of that it's shiny, or that it could be kind of like a metal or something very glossy. Yeah, it's really cool.
Very high-end vegetarian.
Yeah, and I love how you put the outside of the main motif, which is the spinach bowl, which kind of keeps the spinach bowl still in the center. And yeah, I think it's a good placement for it. Maybe you could align it with the vegetarian, so it's on the same line. That would be good too. But yeah, that's the read flow. You start reading from the left to the right and from up to the down. So it means this is a good flow here to read it.
Great
At
work.
least us. I think that if you have like Arab scripts, you read them from right to left. So also, if you look at their YouTube is the other way around, meaning you have the video on the left side, just because their perception is the other way around. So I think it's very interesting to consider. Also, if you're designing internationally, very interesting to consider the way people actually read things.
Yeah, that's true. Julia Sahwat is asking how can he send the picture
Okay, so
on the challenge.
Okay, you can submit some more artwork for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do the same thing. But if you go on the Discord app, actually you have a link here. Through the Creative Challenge, you can go to the community chat. And also, like all the steps are just, in the description here. So that's where you can submit your work. And then it will be reviewed here in our Discord channel, Adobe Photoshop. Yeah. And here you submit your artwork. Ooh, surf's up. Oh, this is such a California thing. I love it.
California. I surf. I
This
like
is
it.
amazing. Oh yeah, me too.
You do?
Yeah. I live in Pacifica, which is like a surf town.
Oh.
Yeah,
We should go surfing after this.
Oh yeah.
Not
Let's go
really.
surfing
It's
today.
probably so cold in here.
It is. I have an extra wetsuit if you want.
Ooh.
Okay, so I think this is really cool how you included the structure here. It looks very rocky. So and also it looks this use of color. Usually rocks are kind of grayish in the tone, so it's not very clear for me what exactly you were trying to say with the structure. Maybe like think about it when you do something, when you apply a structure like this, it can actually have a message. For example, if you would include some kind of wavy structure inside the font, it would really connect it to the picture. Here, I feel like the color is the thing that kind of connects it to the ocean. But the structure, what do you think?
Yeah, you're right. It says a little bit of rocky surf, which I would not want to be surfing those waters. But yeah, I like how the color connects.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit more of contrast in the upper side,
Mm-hmm.
because right now it does get a little bit lost with the sky, especially on that left side.
Mm-hmm. And I would
I really
definitely
like the photo.
smoothen up the structure here a little bit, because it's very dominant, it's very contrasty, and you want to really keep the focus on the wave, on the surfing, on the picture that you have in the background. So yeah, but it's really a good job. I like the placement, how you put the text. I think it's a really good placement. Yeah, good job. Awesome.
Great job. All the
It's work by
surfers in there.
And again, Lion King. This time with a little bit more structure,
Oh.
which I think is really cool. Because if you think
yeah.
of like old times, they didn't really have the machinery to really make the
it
gold
perfect.
nice and smooth and nice and perfect. So I think it gives it that kind of like rough, ancient look, which I think is also very, very interesting.
Yeah, I really
I think
like
it's
it.
a good job.
It's
And it
very
looks
well
very
done.
realistic. Like it could
Super
it
realistic.
could literally be made
Yeah.
of gold.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Awesome.
Really cool, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are doing your homework.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, Lion King is
Aw.
such a touching movie. It's like one of the most touching movies.
Yeah. Have you seen the new one?
I haven't yet.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
This is really cool. Yeah, here again, a super interesting structure. This structure actually reminds me more, since it's a little bit more like lighter yellow, it looks almost sandy, and it kind of like goes away from that golden feel to it. So this it reminds me of those old like, the scripts inside
The caves.
inside the caves. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me of, because it has this sandy color to it.
Yeah, I like it. It looks very soft too.
Yeah, it's
I
very
really
well
like
rounded
it.
through the light here and the shadow. It looks like it's very round and smooth.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, nice effect here with the eye. Instead of the dot of the eye, you put this little light.
That's cool.
Interesting. Elephant Queen. Wow. I love how you guys are like taking this structure to the next level. This now looks like almost like paint to me,
Yeah.
right?
It's really cool font. Is that hand drawn or is it a font?
Yeah, I would like to know. It's really nice. I think it fits really, really well with the photo. I think it's Ganesh, right? Ganesh, the god, the
Yes.
Indian elephant god.
Indian goddess. Hey, God.
Yeah, I heard some interesting stories about Ganesh. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's a cool job. I like how you connected these two lines in creating one whole, basically one whole flow from this lighter color to the darker color. That makes it basically belong together. I think it's a good job here.
Oh, it's a font. It's a really cool font.
Yeah, it's a really cool
I
font.
really like it.
Very experimental. Awesome. And again, Lion King. And here we can see how much variety just an application of some structure can have, right? Now this looks more like veins or some kind of maybe like a river structure inside a rock or something like that. I think it's a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. I love how different it is. You know, like they're all using the same
Similar,
word,
yeah.
similar font, but they all look so different.
Yeah, it's
it's
true.
great variety. I really, really.
Yeah. You guys have done a good job.
Yeah, you guys
Awesome.
are rocking it.
Yeah, let's see what there is more. Oh yeah, that would be it. Okay, awesome guys. Thank you so much.
Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
And tomorrow
for
we're gonna be
participating.
reviewing some more. So you still have the chance to do the challenge tomorrow. And yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yay!
All
So
right.
exciting.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
jump back to this exciting.
Back to work, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing coasters for those of you who left or came back or are just joining us.
Oh yeah, the pineapple. Remember? We
Yeah,
were working on that.
let's use that pineapple.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's use
Why
it.
not?
So, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do in the back different illustrations, and then in the front, in the other side, the logo, and fit the information in the back with all of the others. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Should we try
Sounds
that
awesome,
and see
yeah.
how it looks?
Let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get that away from us so we can fit our pineapple. Okay, so I am going to take the logos so I can refer to my brand guidelines, very important, all the time, so I know what colors I can use the logo
Yeah.
against.
Copy pasting is always very safe. Right?
Very safe.
Can't go wrong with
I'm
copy
like, I
pasting.
copy pasted it from your thing you sent me.
Yeah, no, I did not pick the color. You picked the color.
Okay, so
Awesome. I like how the colors are still very subtle. Like this green is not too bright, you know? It's very relaxed. It's a relaxing, warm green.
I love toned down colors. It's like my new thing. Let's see. Okay, so we have the logo, and I'm pretty happy with the placement here, so I'm just gonna copy in place for all of them, which is Command F, and it's the best thing ever. Like when I learned about Command F,
Yeah.
like, what? This is the best. And then I'm just gonna
Yeah,
select
makes it so easy.
the
Paste in
color.
place.
Yeah, it's awesome. Let's do the yellow one here. Okay. The green. And then what?
Claudia's saying this palette is gorgeous. Yeah,
Aw,
I agree.
Thank you, Claudia.
Yeah, Lina is doing a really good job. That's awesome.
Except she's not putting her thing in full screen. Okay, let's use. Should we use this for the pineapple? Like this has pretty
Yeah,
good contrast. I
yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
So let's use that for the pineapple, and we get to keep a.
I love the red and yellow. I feel like it's
too.
so Latin. It's like such
Latin.
such a Latin color combination.
Yes.
Love and sun, red and yellow, right?
That's us. That's us right there.
Love and sun.
Okay, so let's use the yellow for the pineapple. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place.
Oh, that looks cool. Love it.
Looks cool, no?
Yeah.
And then we can put.
I would
some
love a sticker like
other
that
type.
on my laptop.
Ooh. Sticker mule.
Yeah, right.
Hook us up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually really cool. The 10 stickers.
Yeah.
They're usually I think $20, and then when you use the Adobe Live 19 /
That's
it's
amazing
only $1.
pricing.
Yeah.
You guys
And free
guys should
shipping,
go.
so
oh,
cool.
free shipping too? No, what? So they're basically giving you 20 stickers for free, you guys.
10.
10.
But still, like $1 is like nothing.
Yeah, no, go and take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
I will for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
so text. I have a bunch of text that I need to include because the manager of the restaurant sent me these.
Mm-hmm. Ami is
Lina
also
Cordero, the manager of the restaurant, sent me these.
Ami is suggesting that those coasters could be modified a little bit to be fun business cards for the restaurant.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's cool.
Circle business cards. That sounds fun.
Marcela, hi Marcela. It is going to be in LA, in Santa Monica actually. The address is 1234 Ocean Avenue. So hopefully soon, maybe we can bring you as the chef of it.
I'm gonna be the barista, please.
Yes, we have a barista. We have a dancer. Okay, so I'm gonna type on a path again because what better way to fit text on a coaster than round, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do this. Kind of. We'll modify it later.
Mm-hmm.
And all the text that I needed to.
Well, this was quick. I mean, now we have 6 different coasters.
See?
And it's all just made from the essays that we prepared for the guidelines, right?
Yeah, it's literally just from the guidelines. And it was so quick and simple. That's why I love brand guidelines.
Yeah. Just copy paste it.
Just copy paste it. Oops.
Great.
I need to.
Samantha is asking, Alina, do you use the tools directly on the control panel every time or shortcuts like Command and I for eyedropper?
I usually go to it, to tell you the truth. I am not a very shortcut person because I have a very bad memory. So I usually just go onto the tool panel.
I think it's just a matter of habits, like how you teach it to yourself. If you really make sure, okay, I want to learn the shortcuts to make my process quicker. What I recommend for that is, for example, you can make yourself a little note, like a paper with all the different shortcuts, and just stick it on the wall in front of your computer so you can always look at it. And I think that helps you memorize the shortcuts and makes your workflow a little bit more
There's also
easy.
these a keyboard.
Yeah, like a keyboard cover.
Yeah, like a keyboard cover
like
that you put in your keyboard,
That-
and it has
that's
all the
actually-
shortcuts in there for you, which is great. I do not have it, but but it's
I'm
a
sure
good-
you can find that on Amazon or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
it's- that's
Illustrator
great.
shortcut, keyboard cover, or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have these.
And there's the little stickers that you can stick on top of the
Oh yeah, that
of
too.
the letters. Yeah.
That too. So, I'm going to measure it with this one. And what I'm going to do is just pick the font that I've been using and make it fit. However, I can. So let's see.
Maurice is asking, did any of you work on a brand guidelines document? If so, what are the challenges faced? So do you have any challenges that you're facing working on somebody else's brand guideline, with somebody else's brand guidelines?
With somebody else's brand guidelines, let's say like if I'm a designer working from already established brand guidelines.
I think that's a question, yeah.
It is. I mean, it really depends on the guidelines and what's delivered to you. I have lately the clients that I've worked with, their brand guidelines for have been Brandless and Imperfect Produce. I don't know if you've heard about those two brands.
Yeah.
They have amazing brand guidelines. So
yeah, Imperfect Produce, I know. Yeah.
so it was really not a challenge because everything is like
Everything's set.
there for you, and they have a beautiful style too, so it's easy. But yes, when you work with with a big client, like let's say, well, like a corporate client, it can become hard because they're super closed out. Like everything has to be their way, which is, if you approach it as like a creative person that wants to do something different, it's gonna be hard. But if you put just yourself in the mind, like, okay, I'm just gonna be the designer for this, and I'm just gonna follow instructions and follow their guidelines, it's actually very easy. So
there is no challenges with good brand guidelines. There's only challenges with bad brand guidelines.
Yeah, no, it's really and it's so important. And this is something I started incorporating into my client work too. I do not design a logo without giving them brand guidelines. And sometimes it can become more costly for the client, but I just got
in the long run,
to a
it's
point
worth it.
where I'm like, I can't. Like there's no point for me to design a logo without giving you brand guidelines, because you're gonna be stuck. You're not, and you're gonna pass it on into your social media manager or to someone that it's just gonna do something out of brand. So you're gonna end up losing your money because.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something that I'm doing now.
Oh, I like it. This is awesome.
Yay. And we can just copy paste on the same place.
Yeah. How do you do that again? The place, paste and place?
Yes. So I just, you have to make sure that you're on top of the artboard that you're selecting, and you Command C, and then you go to the other artboard and click on it, make sure you're in there already, and Command F. So it's on top. Right now it's on red, so we can't see it, but
now
if
you
we
can.
I drop it, it's
Awesome.
there.
Yay, I love it. This is so cool.
Yes.
I think this is coming out amazing. We're gonna
I'm so
have
excited.
a really nice project in the end.
Yeah.
Hey, so should we do a Behance tomorrow, or should we do a
client presentation?
Client presentation.
Yes, you guys tell us.
What do you guys
think?
think?
Behance would be cool because you guys can like the project.
Oh yeah,
in there.
That's true. Yeah, maybe let's do Behance. And you know what? I'm also thinking we can maybe in Photoshop make those GIFs where you can like change the color of the coaster, for example.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, make it nice and poppy.
We can do that. That's cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yes. I love
Yay.
it. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a little bit more Photoshop tomorrow. We're going to be creating the project. So yeah, come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to have some more tricks and things.
Thank you guys for joining us. And make sure to submit for the Daily Creative Challenge for tomorrow. And we're going to be reviewing some more. And yeah, get our feedback and come back tomorrow to see how we're going to finish this project. And Lina, thank you so much. This is going to be awesome.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you guys so much. It's been so nice seeing everyone from all over the world.
Yay.
So
Come back
excited.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.